Hello everybody and welcome back. I am the Pumpkin King, and in today's episode we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Jurassic World Evolution. In the previous episode we completed all of the missions on Isla Muerta, and we also got the island up to 3 stars, allowing us to move to the next island, Isla Muerta.
I think you're up
Modify
to
and release a
contract.
Velociraptor with an attack rating of at least 91. I'm going to decline for right now because we don't have any Velociraptor genome, and we need quick quests up front. But that said, let us go ahead and see what Do is doing.
Here's something that you might find interesting.
Get storm defense coverage on this island to 60%. I will have that, but well, yeah, okay. All right. Can do that one pretty quick. Because I really just have to put one more storm defense station down in order to be able to obtain that. Like if I throw one in right over in here, be okay. I don't have the money for it at the moment, but if we take a look at the finances, here we go. Okay, we're not wasting much in the way of energy. Traction, running costs, blah, blah, blah. Profit per minute. We're getting $80,000 per minute profit. Not bad. We'll do better once we release this at Montosaurus. Get the guest rating up a little bit. All right. We need to send out a couple expedition teams. But before we do, let's complete that quest real quick and get a picture of the dinosaurs eating from a feeder. That's a real easy quest. We can knock that out. You need a Montosaurus? Excellent. Contract's done.
Great shot, kid. I was 1 in a million.
Thanks, Han.
We'll be closing this contract and putting your pictures to good use. Every bit of imagery and intel makes us that much better at our jobs.
All right. Can we afford a fossil expedition center? That's kind of the most important. Yes, we can. We need to put it in right quick so that I can do that. Let's throw it in over here next to other stuff. That. Okay. Go. Once that gets done, I can start sending out dig teams. We still got an extra 160,000. Let us go ahead and let's get another at Montosaurus. Well, we can't. Let's do it. Montosaurus. Still too expensive. We can do a Dracorex, or we can do a bunch of Struthiomimus. That's it. Alright, that's fine. We'll just leave it for right now. Because we are making, like, still $80,000 a minute. Something along those lines. How's power? I need another power station is what I need. I don't think I can afford it. Here, it's 500,000. Alright. Well, let's go get some fossils and we will start doing that. So I need carnivore fossils. Which, at this point in the game, means Velociraptor. Alright, cool. So the dig team's away. And while that is doing its thing, we can get another contract.
This is a side hustle that we should get behind.
Maintain total guest count of 800 for at least three continuous minutes. See, I don't like doing these kinds of quests because they take a long time to try and do. Because the only way to attract more guests is to have more facilities, more dinosaurs, and all the rest of that. And in the early game where you're bleeding money, it's not easy to get those. Dinosaur rating target 1600. 108 of which is from the Ceratosaur. Well, we can up the rating on the Edmontosaurus and the others by putting in some more decorations. So let's go ahead and spend some time doing it. What's your rating now? 23. Okay, so that's bad.
You did good work out there with that contract.
Well, I did do good work out there with that contract. It's not letting me access them because the fossil center doesn't have power.
Well. The security division is rewarding you because on Isla Muerta, you are clearly
Why does it not have power? Because we run out? Is that what it is? And why does the expedition center have? That doesn't make sense. I'm missing something here. Like, this should definitely be able to cover it. It does cover. So why do we not have power? Well, it doesn't matter. I have enough money now that I can actually make another power station, which is exactly what I'm going to do. There we go. Fossils. Extract that, that, and we'll sell this, which is going to help us quite a bit. Now that we've got 2 power stations, we can open up the research center. And I expect. Let's get some more research going. Medical first. One thing that I've learned the hard way is you always want to do medical research first. Because if you don't, guaranteed the dinosaurs will come down sick with whatever you haven't researched. Alright, let's get some more Crichtonosaurus going. We can pop out another Edmontosaurus. Look at the rating. It's probably eaten some goats by now. It hasn't changed. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't get extra combat infamy from killing goats, apparently. Problematic, but it is what it is. Here we go. We got another Edmontosaurus. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Give me that good one. Come on. Yeah, there it is. That's the good stuff. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus.
Cool. All right. And with your help, our rating has increased very little.
I've received
Yes,
an offer
no
that
more
will
guest
definitely help the
fatalities.
science division.
We haven't had any.
And
We're
can
not
help
going to
you
have
as
any.
well.
That's a promise, and that's an easy quest to take care of. Because it just kind of runs in the background. Complete an expedition to the Caproides Formation. Okay. Where's Caproides? Collard, Horseshoe, Dinosaur Park, Hell Creek, Lance, Ghost Ranch, Caproides. Okay, that. So, while we're waiting on those to come back, let me tell you about my plan for Isla Muerta. First of all, I want to try and incorporate this part of the island more, because if we come in over here, this is where you got the beach. You got this cliff overlook and the beach, and it's gorgeous over in here. So this is where I want to have the hotel. I also want to make sure that we have stuff down in this area too. Again, because the beach right here. We want to make sure we have hotels with access to the beach and up on the bluff so that we have access to this other beach. So short-term plans, I want to have the hotels and entertainment area over here. I want to also have stuff over in this area, which means that once we get the monorail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the monorail from right around in here all the way down to the other end of the island, and it'll make a nice curve along the island like this. Now what I want you guys to do is I want you to go into the comment section and tell me if you think that we should run the monorail along the coast so that the guests get a view out over the ocean, or along the back area along the mountain ridge here. This is going to be our utility area. It's going to be where we have our expedition center, fossil center, all that jazz. And we'll have the power stations over here. I'm going to move the other power station over here too. And then we'll get all that. We're going to wall this whole area off as much as possible so that guests aren't going to see it. Entrance point is right here. And we'll have a stop for the monorail here, 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 and here. So 4 stops in total on the monorail.
I knew you'd be able to finish that contract, and my belief in you has been rewarded. Thanks.
And I have been rewarded with money, which is great because I can use that to buy a weather station.
Congratulations to us both.
And if I put that there and I put a path on it, so. Once the storm defense station finishes, that ought to bring my coverage up to 60%, since we don't have very much on the island yet. Yep.
I have to hand it to you.
And just like that, we get another one done. Let's get a contract for Isaac, because I really don't want him
Doesn't mean I'm promising
being a
either.
pill and turning my power off again. Use ACU to transport team to sell at least 2 Triceratops specimens. Okay. So, we'll start some
Wrangling prehistoric
Triceratops.
nature isn't easy, but you're doing the job. And doing it
I
well.
am. I really am. Here we go. Go. And once those Triceratops are done, then I will send out the team to do that. We can upgrade this. Make sure that we get the success rate up. Which isn't going to affect these Triceratops, but hopefully that shouldn't matter. Okay. So let's talk about plans for the island real quick. There's 2 Hammond Creation Labs, which is absolutely absurd. I do not need 2 Hammond Creation Labs. I do not need 2 Hammond Creation Labs. I only need 1. They take up a lot of space and they are kind of a pain in the ass. So what I want to do, because Isla Muerta is so spread out, I'm going to divide the island into 3 sections. So one section is going to be down here. This will be the south section. One section is going to be here in the middle, right there, right where I have everything right now. Remember, these dinosaurs are going to get fed to the ceratosaur eventually, so I don't particularly care if they're there or not. I'll just keep breeding Edmontosaurus and Struthiomimus and feeding them to the ceratosaur. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cover this whole area. This is our work area. So the power stations, the expedition center, fossil center, all that jazz, that's all getting enclosed right here. The Hammond Center, we can have that be a thing down here. I need only one. Actually, no. We're going to have 2 Hammond Centers because I'm going to try and do... Again, I'm going to try to have good shows. So what I want to do is I'm going to probably put a Hammond Center in on one of these knobs, and then I'll have a backstage area to move the animals without having to trank them. I personally still am wondering whether it is worthwhile to try and trank the dinosaurs and move them that way, or whether to release them. So go down to the comments below and tell me, is it good show to see a herd of dinosaurs getting flown over your heads on helicopters, or to just have them appear in their enclosures without interference? Because it's going to be very important trying to figure that out. If we want to have that extra layer of complexity, I need to do some serious planning for the islands so that we can release dinosaurs in such a way that they will be able to find their way to the enclosure, like we were doing on Isla Muerta, without getting problems with them interacting with guests or being seen. All right, let's get some more of these fossils. Of this. Quick. Isaac!
You and I make a great
How's it
team.
going, my dude?
I present the contract.
Ceratosaurus, dinosaur rating of 107.
Everybody
Yes,
wins.
do that.
So how about we rack up another win, huh?
Extract that, extract that. And because we just got 2 contracts for Isaac, we can grab another one for Lambert.
A contract just landed on my desk.
Island rating
to
to
take a
2
look.
stars. All right, I'll do it. I'm not happy about it. I don't like doing the rating ones, but I'll do it. All right. We'll get one more expedition out for the Triceratops. I do still want more for the Crichtonosaurus. We can release these Triceratops here, and then we're going to be selling them immediately, so it's not going to matter much. I need an ACU center. Don't have it. All right. And I believe we should be all set. Where's the ACU? There it is. We're going to upgrade the ACU. This one is important. ACU, you really have to have enough scheduling to be able to knock out all of the dinosaurs that you are able to breed. So we'll get the ACU. We'll knock out the trikes and sell them. Bing.
Request acknowledged.
And bing.
Understood.
I've learned from experience, especially when we start getting raptors in, you need to be able to knock out all of the raptors all at once. 5 is the perfect number for a raptor pack, so having 5 slots on ACU is an absolute must.
That's impressive work.
Thank you, Lambert. I appreciate that. It was the easiest kind of quest. Oh, cool. We get our modded Amargasaurus for doing that. Nice. And we have our second mission.
Challenging opportunity. Be warned, though. This one may get a little rough.
Incubate and release.
But then
and
no one said
close
this job was always going to be pretty, right?
Velociraptor and Dilophosaurus. And for this, we will get an electrified steel fence. We can, and we will be doing that. But we will be doing that in the next episode, because that's where we're going to wrap up for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, go ahead, hit that like button.
I see.
And for more
Good.
Jurassic World content, go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, I am the Pumpkin King, and I will see you next time.